All right, I'm stepping up my grass planting game. This soil being dead, I shouldn't even call it soil, this dirt being dead is really throwing me for a loop. So I noted a couple things. First off, this is the second patch that I planted just the other night. This was all bedding and straw that we shoveled out of the goat pen. So I went ahead and just planted just enough grass that I could mulch it in, and you can see the grass is just starting to come up. So it's just a mix of fescue and Bermuda. The fescue is what's coming up quickly. It's going to get burned off very shortly just because it's getting hotter and hotter, but hopefully it comes up long enough that the Bermuda gets rooted underneath of it and starts coming up through it. But I will certainly keep this water to keep it going. But adding to that, now I'm going even much further. A couple things happened today. I went down to San Jacinto Environmental and got some rolls of straw. And while I was there, I got some MicroLife Humate Builder. And so that Humate Builder is very important because it has all the bacteria and fungi in it that this soil needs to get rehabilitated, to get kind of re-inoculated with beneficial organisms. In addition, I had my buddy come and picked up his logs. I saw it out the other day, and he brought me a load of chips. Well, it turns out those chips have an awful lot of leaf mold and some compost already actually in it. There's a lot of pine needles that I can see in it. So actually a lot of this stuff was raked out of flower beds. I can tell it's actually not all that much concentration of pure wood chips. So I went through here. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I realized that I had it, so I went ahead and did it. I just put out a real thin layer of the wood chips and the pine needles. And again, not a whole lot of soil in that, but organic material anyway. Very nice mud ball, buddy. That's a good mud ball. Looks kind of like a turd. So again, you know, I'm not expecting the plants to root in the wood chips and the mulch here. It's just I'm just spreading it out just to have a little bit more organic material that's just not sand and clay. Now this Humate Builder will start to break down that compacted clay, and it'll help hold moisture, and having that bacteria and fungi will help to create soil. Anyway, that's the point. So I went ahead and spread the wood chip slash pine needle mess here. I've gone over all of this new stuff now with the same mix of Bermuda and winter rye, and I've gone over it just hand broadcasting the Humate Builder. So I mean, I know y'all can't see that, but you can see here on the ground all the little black granules. That's that Humate Builder. And of course here you can see just little grass seeds all over. So the last thing to do is walk over here and grab one or two of these cool rolls of straw, and we'll figure out how to do this. I've never rolled it out before, but I mean, that's all you do is roll it out. So I'll cut the plastic off, get this rolled out, and then get the sprinklers going. So I'll show you the finished product. Well, there you go. That looks pretty professional, I guess. It's like any of the other professionals. I don't really know if you're a professional or not. I just did it. The straw blankets are pretty cool as far as being able to, you know, once you get it pegged down and just kick it and go, but definitely better if you got like a long downhill and you can start at the top and just kick it. Because here I was going across the hill and I was only going like, you know, 50 feet, and then got to cut it, turn it around, do it again and again and again. And that just really slowed things down. It's like anything else. To roll out a strip took me 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and then to turn it around took 10 minutes. So, but one blanket did all of this out to right here, this last little bit from those two stones to me. And then I got a second blanket and did that row, and then this last row down beside the trees. The bricks I just put on it, I put it on the corners to hold them long enough to get going, because or else it all wants to tangle up on itself. All this little fine mesh just wants to tangle up on itself like crazy. So, but once you get it broke loose and get it rolling, it just goes. But I can pick the mats, or pick the bricks up now. There's no need to leave them down. I'm sure they make like little wooden stakes or something that you're supposed to use to peg this stuff down. But anyway, yeah, I kind of like it. So we'll get the sprinklers turned on and let them soak this place down real good. And we'll keep doing that every day for about a week, and hopefully I'll have some real pretty grass to show you guys. All right, there's the finishing touch. Just keep praying for rain. We'll get her soaked down at least once every day, if not twice. I kick the water to go way out past it just to make sure that it gets a good spray on everything. And I don't think the water quite reaches the far corner down there, but maybe just through the wind blowing it or through just running down the slope, it'll get down there too. But you know, I can always go get more of these sprinklers. They're cheap. I'm just starting here, see how this goes, and then we'll just expand from there.